Welcome everyone. My name is Nicole and this is a special practice for our anxiety sufferers. I mean, it's a really great practice for anybody, so don't be deterred. But the mission, I have anxiety, and I know it's for myself, it's especially prevalent in the morning time. So that's why I designed this practice to help bring us back into a more peaceful place so that we can continue on with our day. So it's going to be a lot of cueing of the breath and slow, easy movements. And as well as we're going to end with some yoga nidra. So if you're not familiar, yoga nidra is like a sleep yoga. So it'll be in lieu of our shavasana. And it's sort of like a guided meditation. It's very relaxing, and this is just a beautiful practice. So I hope that you stick around and try that. All right, we are going to begin in a seated position. And you may need, I'm going to use a bolster, but if you have pillows, that might work. Maybe like 2 if you don't have the bolster. And then a couple blocks may be handy. All right, so let's come to that comfortable seat. And that can look like many things. And it might possibly look like sitting up higher on something to get a little more comfort, or sitting in a chair. Wherever you are, let's let our spine get a little bit longer. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale through the nose and exhale. A few more rounds. You can close your eyes or leave them open. And then we're just gonna do a little tapping. So let's tap. It's the karate side of my hand. And it doesn't matter which hand. And then let's go ahead and bring your hands to your heart center. Press your palms together and take another deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. If you'd like to set an intention for the class, maybe it's peace, to stay present, relaxation, and then go ahead and drop your hands and remove the block if you were sitting on one. And if we're going to move into child's pose, bring our legs around, hands in front of us. You can spread the knees apart, and then we're going to shift back. We're going to take a few moments here, so it might be nice to have the bolster to rest on. And just breathe. When you breathe in, feel your belly expand into the cushion. Maybe you can make it expand just a little bit more on each inhale. Maybe on each exhale, you release, drop down, and relax deeper. And breathing. Take a few more rounds of deep belly breathing, expanding and contracting. And releasing. And then come back up. And remove the bolster. And come on to all fours. And you're going to want your wrists under your shoulders. And you can have your toes curled under, or you can have them flat. And just take a moment here. And shift so you feel real secure. And then we're going to do some cat-cow. We're going to do it real slow with our own breath, at our own pace, at whatever calls to us right now. So you inhale, arch, puff up behind the heart, press through the hands, tuck the chin. We got our cat. And then exhale, cow. Our tailbone's pointing to the sky. We're still pressing down firmly. Collarbones bright. And then we're just going to go back and forth between them for 6 to 10 rounds. Just try to move as calmly and gently as possible. Just a few more rounds. Right, and then come back to all fours. Spread your knees some. Exhale, press back into child's pose. And then inhale, roll up. And then arch into cow. Press back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, cow. Inhale, table. And exhale, press back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, cow. Inhale, table. And exhale, child's pose. And then inhale, come back onto all fours. And now we're gonna spread our hands out in front of us. Our knees are under our hips, and then lower. You can drop your forehead to the earth or your chest and lift your chin for puppy. And breathe. And one more deep breath into the back of your heart. And exhale. And then come on up on the inhale. And then we're going to come forward onto our bellies. On your way down, if you would like for the Sphinx pose, coming down to our bellies, you can grab a bolster and then just come forward onto it. Set yourself up here so that you're nice and supported. And you're gonna want to direct the breath now to here into the belly, having it expand. And inhale, pressing into the bolster or the floor. And breathing in and out. So if you like here, just lift up and open the collarbones and the shoulders. And we're gonna do some neck rolls. If you like, if it feels good to you. And just like an organic way. Or if you like a little more structure, you can imagine drawing figure eights with your nose. And just breathe. That's kiwi. And then come back to center. And then lift up again. Look over your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And come back to center. Lift up. Look over your left shoulder now. And then back to center. We're going to remove the bolster. And we're going to press back into child's pose. And breathe in and out. And then come back up onto all fours. And from here, we're going to lift and step our left foot through to a lunge. And then lift the back knee. And then press down through your feet and squeeze them together to lift up through your center. And then press away on the exhale. Similar to cat-cow, lifting up, squeezing the legs together, inhaling, and then exhaling, pressing the legs away, dropping through the pelvis and lifting the heart. A few more rounds. And then drop the back knee, press into that front heel. Inhale, collarbones forward, and then exhale, forward fold. Maybe helpful to have a few blocks here for balance. And inhale into the back of the heart, lift a little, look forward, and then exhale, round forward. A little wave. And then grab that foot, and then you may want to hold on to your blocks here as we transition towards the front of our mat, the long edge of our mat. And the toes are pointed as well towards the long edge of our mat. Really press down and then tilt pelvis to the sky, tailbones pointed high, and then even so much as you can lift the side edges of your feet. Get real long here on the inhale, and then exhale, fold. Excuse me, sorry. I'm going to take a few breaths here. Maybe wave, lifting through the back of the heart, looking forward, rounding down. Last round. Inhale into the back of the heart, lifting up, looking forward. And exhale, round down. And then inhale, come back up. We're going to turn to the back of our mat now. So we're in lunge with the right foot in front. And then we're going to squeeze the legs together, creating a little lift and a little poof in the back of the heart. Maybe even look down. And then exhale, push everything away, legs away from one another. Think lifting up now through my collarbones, lifting the chin, opening my heart. And exhale, squeeze together, lift up, round. Exhale, push away. One more round. And drop that back knee. And then exhale, into half splits, knee under the hip, my front foot, the heels pressing down firmly into the ground. A little micro bend in the front knee, and the heels also drawing back in towards my center. And that will activate, light up my hamstrings here and help me square this hip back. All right, come back into lunge, and then we're gonna shift back to our center now. Toes towards the long edge of the mat, little bend. You can take the same variation of wide-legged forward fold here, or if you'd like to clasp the hands behind the back and bring the arms up and over. Breathing in and out. And then come back up halfway, press down and pull length, look forward, and then come back to the front of your mat, and then we're going to step forward to standing. All right. Let's take a moment here in standing. Root down through your feet. And take a moment to feel how they're placed on the earth. Are we rolling one way or the other, shifting forward or backwards? And try to find a nice center balance. And feel the energy coming up right through the center. Lifting up, opening our shoulders, dropping our hands. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Now, step your feet as wide as the mat. Toes turn out some. Inhale our arms up and overhead, and then hands to heart. And before we go all the way down, if you know that you have trouble with a full squat, that you're not quite there yet, make sure let's just grab a block. Or you could use the pillow too. Maybe I'll show that. Okay. So, just on either side, inhale, hands to our heart, and then we're just going to lower down. And then we're gonna so sometimes our heels are up real high. We don't have that ankle flexion. So if you have something rolled up, you can put underneath there if that really bothers you. Otherwise, we're gonna sit up here, lift our heart, press the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. And breathe into the sensations that you're feeling. Try to focus on keeping your spine long. Takes a lot of work because it's one round in, but try to stay lifted and long in your spine. And then, okay, we're just gonna come now, bring our legs out in front of us and get a nice even surface. So maybe pull the flesh away from the sits bones. Always cracks me up when people say that. I don't know. Don't worry. But you know, so you're sitting nice and even on your those little bony bits back there. And press your hands firmly down, lift up. Really try to lengthen your spine here. Press out through the balls of your feet, down through the heels. And then maybe put your booty up. Come down. Let's grab our bolster once more. And just bring it out here, really dig it in. And then come forward for your forward fold. Completely supported by the bolster or your pillows. And we're gonna be here for a few rounds of breath. So get comfy and start to imagine breath traveling up your tailbone and all the way to the tip of your head, then back down again. Breathing in all the way up. And exhale, sinking deeper. Can you feel your body relax more in this shape with the support? Breathing up the spine and down the spine. You don't have to grab your feet. Nothing to be done here except relax. Feeling your belly expand into the pillow. And as you exhale, sinking just a little bit more. On the inhale, look up and start to come out. Lift up, move the bolster. And then we're going to prepare to come down onto our backs. Taking the moment here. Finding a nice neutral position. Feels comfortable. And then bringing our hands out to cactus. And we're going to just windshield wiper one way. And then up with the knees on the inhale. Exhale, drop them the other way. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to center. And we're going to prepare for a dynamic bridge. So press your feet firmly down. Grip the mat with your toes. Just see what that feels like. Hands and then you can grip the mat. So you have really large shoulders. Then clasping under and rolling them under like this might not be your favorite. So either here or here. And either way, the shoulders are rolling under. Back of the head rooted into the earth. Chin lifted. Now, lift the toes. And maybe widen your stance with your feet a little bit. And just rock side to side. And then maybe do little circles. Going different ways. Maybe move the knees a little more. Just try to get a lift on the inhale. And then dropping on the exhale. And lift, inhale. And lowering. One more lift. And then move the hands and roll down. Let's go ahead and bring our knees into our chest. Roll around if that calls to you. And then we'll do a little twist here, crossing my right leg over my left, shifting my hips to the right, and letting my knees fall to the left. You may need to adjust a little so that it feels right. You'll know if it doesn't feel comfortable or it's pinching weird. Just try to adjust, and then breathe. Breathe into your belly. And come back to center, unwind, re-straighten out. And now the other way, crossing my right leg over my left, shifting my hips to the left, letting my knees fall to the right, and looking to the left. Breathing into my belly. And exhaling. One more deep breath. And exhale. And come back back to center. Let's grab the outside edges of our feet and do a happy baby. Drawing your knees down towards the outside of our torso. Rolling around if that feels nice. If not, don't even worry about it. And then from here, curl everything up into a ball. Take a deep breath in, squeeze everything as tight as you can. And when you can't hold the breath anymore, relax, release, let it all fall down and open. Get comfy. And take time now to set up your Shavasana space for your Yoga Nidra. It's going to take around 20 minutes. And so do whatever you need to do to set yourself up to be comfortable to lay. It's okay if you move some, but you're going to just want to move really gently and, really just try to set yourself up in a place that that you can hang out for a while. Yoga Nidra in Nature by Jennie Wadsten. Make sure you're comfortable and then fine-tune your comfort even more. I'll guide you through the practice, but you don't have to listen to everything I say. It's perfectly fine if you drift off sometimes, so that my voice just becomes a safe sound in the background. Towards the end of this Nidra, the invitation is to visualize or feel an imaginary place in nature in summertime. I'll guide you through a walk in nature, but if any other images or sensations come up, feel free to ignore my suggestions and have your own experience. So, now, bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale through the nose and allow the belly to expand. And exhale through the mouth with a sigh and relax the whole body. Again, inhale through the nose, create space, and exhale, soften. 2 more times at your own pace. And we begin the body scan. When I mention a body part, bring your awareness there, and if you like, imagine filling each part of the body with a golden, warm, nurturing light, starting with the top of the head, the forehead, the right eye, the left eye, both eyes together, the nose, the mouth, the right cheek, the left cheek, both cheeks together, the right ear, the left ear, both ears together, the back of the head, the neck, the throat. And now focusing on the right side of the body, the golden light gently touching the right shoulder, upper arm, forearm, and hand, the whole right arm, the right armpit, and the outside of the ribs and the waist, the right side of the chest, the right side of the belly, the right hip, thigh, lower leg, and foot, the whole right leg, the right side of the pelvis, lower back, upper back, the whole right side of the body. And notice, is there a difference between the sensations in the right and left side of the body? Now bring your awareness to the left side of the body. The golden light gently touching the left shoulder, upper arm, forearm, and hand, the whole left arm, the left armpit, the outside of the ribs and waist, and the space between the side of the body and the arm, the left side of the chest, the heart, the left side of the belly, the left hip, thigh, lower leg, and foot, the whole left leg, the left side of the pelvis, lower back, and upper back, the whole left side of the body. And the whole body, the whole body, the whole body glowing. Now let your awareness rest at the soles of the feet for a moment and just observe how it feels. If there is no sensation at all, then that's also an observation. If you'd like, when you breathe in, imagine drawing energy up through the soles of the feet, along your legs, hips, upper body, all the way to your shoulders. And as you exhale, energy moves in the opposite direction from the shoulders, all the way down and out through the soles of your feet. Inhale from the soles of your feet to your shoulders. And exhale from the shoulders to the soles of the feet at your own pace. like a soft wave that gives you energy and washes away anything you do not need. And letting go of that awareness of breath. Now, explore if any part of the body feels a little warmer than the rest. You can't find anything special. You can choose to focus on the heat, for example, of the heart, and imagine nurturing warmth. Now, feel if any part of the body feels a little cooler than the rest. If you can't find anything special, then you can choose to focus on the sensation between your upper lip and nose. Perhaps the air is slightly cooler as you inhale. Now bring your attention back to where it feels warm. And back to where it feels cool. And then back to where it feels warm. And imagine that the warmth is expanding in the body. And when the warmth reaches the area that's cooler, the two merge. The warmth meets the cool, perfect temperature. Balance. Let go. The invitation is to see or feel that you visit an imaginary place in nature. You feel calm and grounded. So, imagine walking in a beautiful meadow in summertime. What flowers do you see? What colors are they? And how do they smell? You decide to explore this magical place, and you can choose to continue walking along the meadow or take a shortcut through a small forest. If you choose the forest, what do the trees look like? Shafts of sunlight shining through the tops of trees. It feels so peaceful. And you hear birdsong. And you hear the sound of rippling water, and you start to walk in that direction. What does the path look like? And how does it feel underneath your feet? Maybe soft moss, maybe something else. And you reach the water. Maybe it's a brook, lake, waterfall, or maybe it's the ocean. You sit down and enjoy the tranquility, and you feel a soft and comfortable breeze against your skin. Here you can sit for a while if you want, or maybe you choose to dive into the water and swim for a while. The water feels soft like silk, and the temperature is sublime. Now visualize sitting next to the water again, feeling refreshed and feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. And you get up and keep walking. And after a while, you reach a secret garden. And there's a small gate, almost hidden by bushes and trees. And it creaks as you open it and you step in. It's so peaceful. Among the weeds, there are beautiful flowers and berries. What do you see? And then you see a swing and a bench. And you choose one of them and you sit down, feeling so relaxed and free. Feeling the soft breeze against your skin again. It's time to leave this place in nature, but you can come back here anytime. And initiating our slow and steady return. And listening to the sounds around you. Feeling your body. Feeling your breath. Gently begin to move your hands and your feet. Maybe you want to stretch your arms up and overhead. And roll to one side or the other and take another moment here. And then using your hands, go ahead and push yourself back up to a seated position. I really hope that you're feeling more peace and more balanced and that you have just an absolutely fabulous day. Namaste.